Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. Let's talk about Ja Morant's gun incident. So Stephen A had a few words to say to Ja Morant's father, T. Morant, about his behavior in the recent incident. Amidst the gun incident, Stephen A. Smith called out Ja Morant's father, T. Morant, reminding him that he's supposed to be a father rather than a homeboy. So this is what Stephen A. Smith had to say. To his dad, I would say to him, sir, love and respect you. Love seeing you at the games. I would remind you, sir, you are his daddy. You are not his boy, said Stephen A. Smith. The reality of the situation is that on far too many occasions, remember the altercation at the Staples Center involving Shannon Sharpe? His dad ended up in the middle of that situation. So basically, Stephen A. Smith is saying T. Morant should start acting more like his father than his homeboy, basically. And I would agree to a certain extent. I mean, Ja Morant is a grown man. At the end of the day, he's going to make his own decision. Whether good or bad, he's going to make his own decision. You could only guide him as a father, but it's still up to him to make the right decisions and make the best choices for his NBA career and his life, basically. But I do understand what Stephen A is saying. Don't too much try to be his homeboy, but be his father. I mean, obviously, there are times when parents have to discipline their children, but Ja Morant is a grown man. So at the end of the day, there's not too much you could do, basically, beyond, sitting down, having a conversation with him. I mean, what can you do? He's a grown man. He has his own kids. It's unfortunate that he's making these bad decisions that's detrimental to his career and his life. But hopefully he could learn from all this. He could grow from all this. And in time, this will all be behind him. It'll be a thing of the past. It's better late than never because obviously he was headed for self-destruction. So as of right now, there is not a lot of clarity about what punishment from the league or the team will look like for Ja Morant. So far, the Grizzlies have suspended him indefinitely. So we're going to see how that pans out and what the end results are. But everybody's doing what's necessary to get Ja Morant on the right track because obviously he was headed over the deep end, basically. So as of right now, there is no timetable for Ja Morant's return. So he's suspended indefinitely while they're investigating this whole situation and, trying to get to the bottom of this and resolve all these issues. And obviously he could get the help he needs, to better himself and put himself in better situations and not be in this space again, basically. But yeah, man, so Stephen A. Smith came out, he called out Ja Morant's father, not taking shots at him, but, just more so saying, be his father, not his homeboy, not his friend. You're his father, And I understand what Stephen A. is getting at or what he's trying to say. I understand what he's saying. Aside from the punishment that will potentially be dealt by the league and the Grizzlies, Ja Morant could also face legal issues. A recent report revealed that Colorado police have already started an investigation into the point guard. So they're looking into this. They're investigating the situation. I mean, hopefully he comes out on top, which he will more than likely. And he learned from this and he could grow up basically because clearly this is a maturity issue. That's all it is. He's still young. He's growing. He just got to grow up, man. You got $250 million, a Nike deal, a Powerade deal, and you are out here running around with guns and acting a fool. Like, come on, man. So many people would love to be in Ja Morant's position. If only he could understand it. Clearly, he didn't grow up in the hood, I'm assuming. And even if he did, you made it out, man. You're rich. You made it out. You have all this success and a bright future ahead of you. And you're trying to derail all that just because you want to be street or you're trying to live up to some type of street code. Come on, man. Like, that's silly. But yeah, man, hopefully all this get resolved. I'm sure his father spoke to him, but there's all so much you could do, basically. Ja Morant is a grown adult. So, I mean, beyond a conversation, there's not much you could do. You just got to hope that what you said to him, he took heed and he's working on himself. But as always, man, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.